Hello and welcome back to Sharin No Kuni. And yeah, last episode was a white again. Oh my, I don't know where this all will lead to now, but I'm excited to find out what it will entail and what will happen next. And yeah, so with that said, oh yeah, and there's also something I more or less want to announce, but if I finished this playthrough, I have an announcement to make in the last video of this, and I think I will stick to it. I'm still preparing a little bit, but when this series ends, I will announce something, if I don't forget to do it. If I forget, please tell me, but there's something that could be quite interesting and happy, especially for me, for the sole reason that if I started something and I'm in for hours and haven't completed it, then it pains me a lot of times if I'm into something, or I was into something and then it came to a sudden halt because I discovered something pretty rare. So stay excited for the last episode of this, and yeah, I will keep you informed or inform you when the next thing is, or you will just see it suddenly popping up on the channel. Anyway, let's continue. Wow, tense music right off the bat. And it's a little bit too warm in here, so I have to open me up a little bit. My cell phone suddenly began to ring again. I had left the power on because I had been expecting another call. I exchanged a glance with Isuno, then answered the phone. You know, they can track you per GPS or your phone signal and know where you are if your phone is turned on. Morita here. The man on the other end of the phone got right down to business as usual. I trust that you are concerned for Hinata Natsumi's well-being. Very much so. As you have predicted, we are currently holding her in the prison here. Do you not find it rather curious that we have not sent a criminal such as her to a concentration camp yet? You have a point. Actually, let me add to that. You shot Nagumo Eri dead merely for arriving late, but you let me live after touching Natsumi. Hoizuki laughed in a low voice. Okay, so the girl who was shot was Nagumo Eri, and I would have liked to know more about her, but she's dead, so we won't get any more background. Merely arriving late, but he stayed living. Excellent, Morita. As keen as ever. It would appear that you indeed possess the qualifications to continue this exam. He was probably trying to provoke me. Getting hot under the collar would be my loss, though. Well, let's look at this. Going by the fact that you are an SF maniac like me... SF? Shit fuck maniac like me or something? The next logical step after building a prison would be... Or sick fuck. A sick fuck maniac. I don't know what SF stands for, I'm just making up words. The worst case scenario. Wait, what? Going with the fact that you're a maniac like me next to after building a prison would be... Capital punishment? Yes. Oh, but not just any capital punishment, I assume. Just what do you think I have summoned the public security police here for? You fucking bastard.
効果ありと判断されれば法改正もあり得るぞ。
Why? This is merely an experiment. If it is judged effective, then perhaps it may result in a revision of our laws. Spare me the details. So, when is it? Hoizuki Masaomi spoke with all the calm of the devil.
3日後夜9時に日向夏美の公開処刑を行う。
Hinata Natsumi's public execution will be held in precisely 3 days at 9 p.m. Fury overwhelmed me. You think they'll let you get away with this? Regardless of how much influence Hoizuki held in the political spectrum, a public execution would not be looked upon kindly in this day and age.
だからこの田舎町を選んだのだ。
That is why I chose this country town. An underpopulated town fenced in on all sides by steep mountains.
だから日向夏美と森田健一を出会わせたのだ。
That is why I had Hinata Natsumi and Morita Kenichi come in contact with one another. Did he plan everything so that I would break the obligation? So you went out of your way to move her supervision to the end because?
そう、光弘や大根と共に過ごす中で、お前の社会に対しての範囲を膨らませるためだ。
Indeed, I wanted your animosity toward our society to grow during the time you spent with Mitsuhiro and One. And I am going to look this word up just about now. With the unprepared phone, as I almost always forget. Animosity. There we go. Oh, of course. Of course. Hostility, okay. So everything really had been calculated from the beginning. Is your purpose to make me surrender to you utterly?
それが特別高等人の最終試験だ。実力や地位や金を得た人間の天狗の花をへし折ることで、社会を代表する特別に高等な人間が完成するのだ。
That is the final exam for one seeking to become a special high-class individual. You take a person with money, power and position, then crush them when they are at the height of their foolish pride. That is how you complete the process of constructing an individual who is especially high class.
お前の胸に金色のバッジがついたとき、お前はきっと気づく。社会には人のうねりには勝てないのだと。世の中にはどうあがいても覆せない断りがあるのだと。
I am sure you will realize it once that golden badge is pinned to your chest. You will realize that you cannot win against society, that you cannot win against public opinion. You will realize that there are things in this world that you cannot overturn, no matter how much you struggle. Are you speaking about society or your fucked up political system? I'm sure that Pops had also lost someone very dear to him. But have you forgotten?
日向夏美にもしものことがあったら
If something happens to Hinata Natsumi. I told you that I wasn't bluffing.
私を超えられるか実に楽しみだ
You pledge to defeat me? Then you pledge to defeat me then. Very well. I shall look forward to it. He hung up the phone. I was gripping it so hard that it was in danger of breaking. Don't you have a Nokia?
森田君、怒りで顔が青くなっているぞ。ちょっと一服して落ち着いたらどうだ？
Morita-kun, you're turning all blue. Why don't you have a smoke and calm down? After settling myself a bit, I informed Isuno of the details of our conversation. smoke drifted through the room. Alright, I think I'm back to normal.
それにしても悪趣味極まりないね。
Anyway, I don't think you could categorize this as mere bad taste. Indeed, certainly, a rehabilitee who has broken his or her obligation is no longer afforded human rights. However, a public execution is...
死刑ってのは人を切る考え方だからね。受刑者を構成する理念がない。そういった意味で義務を負わせて罪人を教育するこの国のシステムとは相入れないはずなんだが。
The death penalty is nothing but an eye for an eye, after all. The concept of rehabilitation is completely absent from that sort of mindset. So, such an action should completely contradict our country's policy of rehabilitation through assigning obligations. But the maximum punishment obligation is so dumb in comparison to all of that. The laws change with the times. Take for example the political system you came up with. You were only able to envision it because of the possibilities brought forth by the internet, correct? Perhaps he concluded that it would be more beneficial to society to use Natsumi as an example instead of merely having her locked away in a concentration camp.
つまりこの国は時代に逆行し始めたと考えていいのかな。
Wait, you're saying that this country has started to regress to a Dark Ages mentality? Yeah, we are getting close to crap like crucifixion or parading heads around town on sticks. I just hope that Hoizuki was the only one thinking this way.
さて気持ちを切り替えようじゃないか。
Let's approach this from a different angle. I nodded and put out my pipe.
情報を整理しよう。戦争の基本だ。
Let's organize our information. That's one of the basics of warfare. Our objective is as such. We must rescue Natsumi from the prison, inside of the school within the next 3 days.
障害は
Our obstacles? The first one, I guess, would be Hoizuki's private army, the public security police. They are not equipped with anything larger than a pistol at the moment, but I've experienced their skill and persistence firsthand.
規模は
Their scope? Probably in the hundreds. I'd say 200, maybe 3. They seem to be focused around the school and the shopping district.
あとは街の出口だろうな。こんな野蛮な真似をしている以上情報を外に漏らすわけにもいかないだろう。
They are probably at the entrance of town too. They can't afford to have information leak out if they are doing something this barbaric. What about the phone lines and internet?
さっき試したけどダメだった。街の電話局やネットの中継拠点を抑えられてるんだと思う。
I checked them out a little while ago, but it's no good. They probably seized the telephone office and the net relay points. So phones don't even work? I mean, smartphones, you know, satellites, internet through the sky and this stuff. How could he be able to seize all communication? Speaking of communication seizing, in China there are blocked websites and they do everything they can to keep their people out of an open mind. And a lot of people in China try to go sideways to still get the information, because what I hear often is, where is a will, there is a way. So if someone wants to get the information they seek, and if someone wants to overcome an obstacle like censorship through the internet by blocking certain ports, then they find a way to do so. I mean, I think, if I hear that correctly, there are certain websites that sell basically how is it called? ports. They sell ports that hide from where you are, so you can access sites on the internet that would normally be restricted by your IP. So basically, it's proxy. Oh yeah, it's proxy. It was called proxy, a proxy net. So basically, Chinese people have to pay twice for the internet. First, to have an internet connection at all, and secondly, to have a full internet connection through dark means. Because it seems China is so backwards that it almost hurts. I mean, so much of the technology we use comes from China, or is produced in China at least, but still they are so restricted and isolated, or they try to isolate and restrict them so hard from the outside world, that it is just that I really wonder how it is possible that this state hasn't collapsed yet. But anyway, I'm just an ignorant individual who thinks that this system is almost as fucked up as the system that is present in this novel, so what do I know about the world? Well, it's not like help from the outside would have arrived within 3 days anyway. Wait, I need to... I held in a sigh. Anyway, we do have another obstacle.
聞こ
Well, obviously Hoizuki. Let's hear it. Even if we do manage to slip past the public security police and make it into the school, we're not gonna be able to open the door to the prison.
う。正門や網膜のチェックでもあるのか？
Is there a voice check or retinal scanner? No, nothing that major. You do need a card key, however.
一番手っ取り早いのは、宝月正臣からカードを奪うことだろうな。
Then the quickest method would probably be to deprive Hoizuki Masaomi of his card. I think that would prove quite difficult, because he puts it in a safe with the code, and he sure as hell won't tell us what the code is.
ビビってるのか？
Chickening out. What I would wonder though, can we not open the door with brute force somehow? Or is it those titanium high stability things? But we don't have any explosives, so it would be quite difficult to open that door in that means. That's not it. I think I could take him one-on-one, at least. I'm a lot younger than he is, and he has a bad leg. Probably, anyway. The problem is that he keeps his ID card in a safe. I mean, it's not like we can just ask him for the key to the safe.
まあ、あの宝月が尋問で口を割るとは考えられないな。
Yeah, I can't imagine that guy spilling the beans due to investigational procedures. Isuno crossed his arms and spoke.
君はカードを持っていないのか？
Do you have a card yourself? Isuno pointed at my Dualumin case. Unfortunately, I'm still just a cadet, so my level is too low. Hoizuki is a VIP card held only by full-fledged special high-class individual.
書き換えれるかも。
We might be able to rewrite it. Rewrite it?
カードリーダーとライターはあるんだ。
I have a card reader and a writer. Isuno started rustling through the closet. But how would you know how the ID code is for a VIP card if you don't have a VIP card to copy it from? I did a little thinking. Even so, you'd need a source to counterfeit, right?
そこは、ほら、三郎さんの残したメモリーに期待するとしようじゃないか。あの人も昔は特別高等人だったんだ。
Well, what? Well, about that. Well, we'll just have to pin our hopes on Saburo-san's memory stick. He used to be a special high-class individual, didn't he? Hey, my dad's info would be outdated by at least 7 years. Wait, was that established before that? Oh yeah, it was established before. Oh, my bad memory.
それでもベースとなるプログラムや暗号式なんかが分かれば望みはある。何事もポジティブシンキングだよ。
I mean, 7 years is not a span of time when it comes to security measures. Sadly or also fortunately. I mean, even in my old school, the password hasn't changed in years. So, I think not even that is changing in years. That doesn't matter. If we can figure out how they form the IDs, we have a chance. The power of positive thinking. Man, you are just looking for an opportunity to get at this memory stick, aren't you?
君はお姉さんを巻き込むのが嫌みたいだな。
It would appear that you don't wish to involve your sister with this, though. I cleared my throat and shook my head. I can't manage this on my own.
おいおい、僕も仲間に入れてくれよ。
Hey, come on. I'm part of the group now, too. Yeah, and you have my thanks for that. Unfortunately, if my little uprising ends in failure, things are going to turn out very messy. You're not gonna be able to just walk away. Isuno laughed through his nose.
君は本当にリスク管理をするタイプだな。だが考えてもみろ。君の面は割れているんだろ？町はホウズキの紙幣でいっぱいだ。情報収集すらままならない。
The risk management type to the end, I see. Come on though, just think about it. They know your face, right? The town is swarming with Hoizuki's men. You're not even going to be able to gather information by yourself. Alright, go die for my sake then.
決断早っ。さすがだね。
Alright, go die for my sake then. That sure didn't take you long. That's Ken for you.
でもね、僕も実はついさっき捕まりそうになってね。面が割れてるんだ。
That said, they know my face too. They almost caught me a little while ago. Why is that?
治安警察が急に町にやってきただろ？奴らが僕の前髪を引っ張るもんだから、ついつい得意のムーンサルトをお見舞いしてあげたんだよ。
Oh. The security police suddenly showed up, right? Well, one of them pulled on my bangs, so I kinda accidentally ended up using my patented moon salt on the poor bastard. In other words, you've been marked as a resistor. Isuno laughed and smiled a bit stoically.
サチさんや委員長は無事だろうかね。
I wonder if Sachi's son and the chairman are doing okay. Yeah, I wonder about them as well.
学園に侵入するにしても、敵の配置をどう突破するのか、少なくとも一度は偵察に行かなきゃね。
Even if we do manage to break into the school, we are not going to be able to make it past the security police without gathering some information first. Yeah, that's the sticking point.
君のお姉さんだが、
About your sister. Yeah.
リリコさんだから、リリコ様と呼んでいいだろうか。
Her name is Liriko-san, so can I call her Liriko-sama? Do whatever the hell you want.
君のお姉さんだけに、ハード S だよね。
She's your sister, so she's a hard S, right? Sadist, because he's a masochist. I guess you could say that.
軽く背中フェチ？
A bit of a back fetish. Well, she was always saying stuff like, I love your back, Ken. One day you'll be standing in front of me.
ああ、僕もお姉さんの靴を舐めたい。マスターベーションの光景を発見されて鞭を打たれたい。そして僕も佐渡公爵のように。
No, come on, in a situation like this? Oh, I want to lick Onesan's shoes. I want her to discover me masturbating. I want to be struck by a whip. Then I will finally become one with the Marquise de Sade. Gross.
しかし、世界から存在を認められない義務なんて初めて見たよ。いや、見てないことにしなきゃいけないわけだけど。
Anyway, this is the first time I've seen someone with the obligation to go unrecognized by the world. Or perhaps I should say that I've been made not to see it up until now. Can't even talk to them. Touching them is definitely out of the question. You feel like getting a one-way ticket to a concentration camp?
文通もダメなのかな？
A letter's prohibited too. Any form of communication is prohibited.
まったく無茶な話だよね。やっぱり珍しいから最初会った時はギョッとするよね。
Jeez, talk about a crazy story. I mean, it's strange enough that anyone would be a bit shocked at first. Yeah, everyone always acts the same way. I lightly clicked my tongue. I understand what you're trying to say. My sister would be able to run around gathering information freely, since she's not allowed to interact with anyone except special high-class individuals. The perfect scout, as it were. But as you very well know, I would never let her do such a thing.
その、あんたも知っての通りってのは、SF 小説のハードボイルド編に登場する主人公の口癖だろ？読者に話しかける文体ってやつだ。
Hey, you picked that as your very well-known thing up from the protagonist in the hard-boiled volumes of that series, right? You know, the literary style, where it's like they are talking to the reader. Sister would be allowed to deal with anyone. Perfect order. I would never let her do so. Pick that as... Okay. Yeah, seriously, forget about it. You'll be sent to a concentration camp.
優しいね、君は。お姉さんが寂しくならないように。
That's so kind of you. So that your sister wouldn't be lonely, Isuno was about to crack a joke. Just then I felt a breath behind me. The person who it had issued forth from then called... Wait. The person who it had issued forth from then called my name. Our eyes met. I tried to avert my gaze, but their eyes caught me. Their determined gaze would not let me escape. You! It was the girl I had been downplaying this entire time by calling her you?
病気ですか？
Where? Is it an illness? Nope. She had noticed. She had noticed, but she simply pretended that she hadn't seen anything. Everyone had the same reaction each and every single time. Back then, I had crossed the mountains and had finally reached the sunflower field. And then I had joined up with my sister, who had walked back from the border. Okay, so counting me, we have 5 people.
5人って
5? Me, Sachi, One, Isono. I ticked them off on my fingers.
もう一人って
And the 5th person is... Why, Natsumi, of course.
あ、そうだよね。ひなたさんね。
What? I see. Right, you were referring to Hinata-san. Is there a problem with that? Wait, what? Me, Sachi, Oni. 1, 2, 4. Huh?
うん、いいよ。
No, it's fine.
委員長は委員長なんだから、クラスのみんなと仲良くしなきゃダメだぞ。
You're the chairman, so it's your responsibility to get along with everyone in the class.
もちろん。ただ、ちょっと。
Yeah, of course. It's just that, well... One fell silent, adopting the expression of one in deep thought. What's going on right now? I'm confused. Tooka had reacted rather sensitively to One-chan. You are not telling me that she was present the whole time while I was playing the game and they just ignored her and was never shown due to her not existing due to her obligation. Though it would appear that One-chan hadn't been able to participate in the Amnesty Festival in the end.
私もさ、実はさ、なんだかんだでね。
Well, to tell the truth, no, wait. Well, to tell the truth,
この町ってすごい田舎じゃん？
This town is pretty rural, right? Yeah?
いい男もあんまりいないわけで。
So, there aren't many good men here. Really?
だから、
That's why, well... Yeah?
いや、森犬ならもうオチわかるでしょ？
Come on, you get it already, right? I heard the sound of the door closing.
誰か来たかと思った。
I thought someone came in. It was just the wind. Are you fucking kidding me? She watched while I was... What? It wasn't just the wind. One-chan had probably left the room out of sympathy for Sachi.
そこのあんたに決まってるだろ？
You over there, of course. Yeah, Isuno had really pushed it there. Are you fucking kidding me? No, come on! No!
じゃあ、そのあんたさんの分までリンゴを用意しておきましょうかね。
He wasn't breaking the fourth wall. He was talking indirectly to his sister? Well, he said One-chan at the end sometimes, I think. Did he? Yeah, he said sometimes One-chan and brought her up here and there, but she was literally there the whole time, just unrecognized by him and by everyone else? No! Wait, it's getting way too hot for me right now. I'm starting to sweat. God damn it. What? For this you of yours too, then. And One-chan would always sleep on the couch in the One house, acting like she owned the place. I had wanted to be able to face her and talk to her. I had wanted to touch her thin body. I had wanted to call out to her cool name. But I had always had to avert my eyes. The girl who bore the maximum penalty. Ririko One-chan spoke, wearing the same smile that she had 7 years ago.
手を貸そうか。
You are not serious! Oh, that's an awesome twist! That's such an incredible twist! This is something I have never seen before, I think. But she's not allowed to speak, but she... Fuck it, she's not allowed to speak, but screw it now. Ugh. Look at that sassy stance and look. Oh man, she is sassy. Oh. Oh! She broke her own obligation right here. Wait.
手を貸そうか。
Need a hand? Chapter 5 Sharin No Kuni Wheel Country! And you know what? No, I'm not that mean. I am continuing this. What? Oni-chan coolly ran her hand through her flowing black hair. Coolly, okay.
たく、あんたうるさいっての。
Seriously, that you crap was getting annoying.
何大変なことになってるみたいじゃないの。
So, what's up? Looks like you guys are planning something pretty big here. I couldn't look away. Oni-chan was right in front of me. Even though she had been behind me this entire time, she had rarely entered my view.
何ぼーっとしてるのかな。やっぱりお姉ちゃんが大好きなのかしら。このモテモテくんは本当にどうしようもないわね。
Oh god, this gives me such a horrible feeling! I mean, she was there when I did it with Sachi! Am I... What? No! No, God, no, please! No! No! Oh! I'm so sorry if I raped your ear with this, but I can hardly comprehend. Oh, this is so amazing. What are you spacing out for? Are you that in love with me? I guess there's just no helping a playboy like you. ...
ケン。
What? I responded to her out of instinct.
はい、これで私と会話しちゃったね。私も仲間に入れてくれるんでしょ。
Alright, great. We've had a conversation. You'll let me in on your little gang now, won't you? She hadn't changed a bit.
会いたかったわ、ケン。
I wanted to see you, Ken. Me too.
ずいぶんたくましくなったみたいね。お姉ちゃんびっくりしちゃったわ。
You've gotten pretty manly. Your sister here was pretty surprised. This was embarrassing.
私がいっつもあなたをストークしてるもんだから気を使ったでしょう。
No, never. I was kinda stalking you, huh? Still, you really made sure to take me into consideration. Well, I think I really did pick up the habit of making soliloquies, though.
何度その自称独り言の相手をしてあげようと思ったことか。
Oh man, you don't want to know how many times I felt like joining in on one of those. Maybe I took it a little too far.
たまに私がとっつぁんに呼び出されることもあったわね。おかげで恩赦祭には参加できなかったし。
Well, Pops called me to his office about it every now and then. That's why I couldn't take part in the Amnesty Festival. Sorry. When I first got here, I was so excited that you were here with me that I went a bit overboard.
洞窟にもついていきたかったな。
I wanted to go to the cave with you too. Hey, I told you not to, right? There were a lot of things that we wanted to talk about. So many things that we were having trouble putting them into words. One-chan had been with me since I have arrived here, but it's not like she had been next to me 24/7.
これからはずっと一緒だよ。
We're gonna stick together from now on, kid. And so Onechan and I were reunited. This time for real. He is a criminal now of the highest degree.
はじめましてと言うべきかな。お姿は何度も拝見させていただいております。私、磯野一郎太と申しまして、県の親友でございます。
This is so mind-boggling. Nice to meet you is the proper response, I suppose. Wow, we are all super high-class criminals now. We dare to speak and look at someone who bears the obligation of not being recognized by the world. I suppose, though I have seen you many times before, my dear lady. If it so pleases you, you can refer to me humble self as Isono Ichirota. I am Ken's best friend. He bowed respectfully.
お初ね。あなたとはどこか気が合いそうだと思っていたのよ。
Oh no! 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 I see the ship sailing left and right already! Oh! Nice to meet you. You know, I always got the feeling that we would get along. I got the feeling that the worst possible combination had just been born. But where have you been lately, One-chan? She hadn't been with me much after my supervision of Natsumi had begun.
ああ、トウカちゃんのお家にいることが多かったわね。
Oh, I spent most of my time at Tooka-chan's house. Tooka's?
勝手に上がらせてもらっていたけど、私の分のご飯も出してくれてたわ。あなたもお寿司を残してくれたことがあったわね。
I was just staying there without permission, but they always made sure to leave an extra portion out for me. Hey, you left out some sushi for me once, didn't you? Oh, the extra sushi that wasn't eaten. What is weird though, if someone has the obligation of not being recognized by the world, how can they survive? I mean, they would starve to death at some point if there wouldn't be someone who left water or food behind. Well, actually, she can hunt for animals and cook them, I think. Or drink or purify water on her own. Well, I see her totally capable of that, but her outfit bugs me a little bit. Well, I know it's still summer, so it's hot, so you don't wear a lot, but I mean, even in the flashback, she had that outfit. And I mean, how can you not look at it? I see. Tooka didn't complain, huh?
知り合いなのよ、トウカちゃんとはね。だからこの町に来て再会した時は本当にびっくりしてたみたいね。
She's an acquaintance of mine, actually. That's why she was so surprised to see me when I came back to this town. I really tried to balance it out to sound like a serious woman, but still have this childish thing into her voice like she has here. You know? Listen to it.
知り合いなのよ、トウカちゃんとはね。
Gee,
だからこの町に来て再会した時は
really tried
本当にびっくりしてたみたいね。
I really tried to play her and voice her as the cool character I envision her to be, and still try to have this feminine aspect into it. I don't know if I accomplished that, but I tried at least. An acquaintance?
私が大学に行っていた時、下宿先の近くに住んでいたのよ。その頃は家庭がちょっと大変だったみたいね。よく遊んであげたわ。
Oh, okay. When I went to university, she lived close to where my boarding house was. Her home life was kinda messed up at the time, so I ended up playing with her a lot. So that's what it was. Then One-chan snapped her fingers.
なんとそのトウカちゃんが今行方不明なのよ。
What? Oh god, that's right. Toka-chan's gone missing. Huh?
さっちゃんも治安警察に追われているみたいなのよ。
And apparently the security police are pursuing Sak-chan. Well, she was pretty high-strung. He's being pursued? How do you know that?
さっき街をぐるっと回って情報を集めてきたのよ。
Well, I was searching through the town for information earlier.
さすがは姉上。その要領の良さ、私感服の極みでございます。
That is amazing, exalted sister. Your stunning workmanship has left me at the pinnacle of admiration. Exalted, exalted. Let's see what exalted means. Oh, what? Really? Let's retranslate that. Exalted, wholesome, abundant, rousing. Okay.
そうでしょうそうでしょう。
Yeah, I'm totally amazing, ain't I?
それで学園の方はどうだったんでしょうか。
And what about the school? That's right. What about Natsumi?
なっちゃんは見たわよ。
I saw her. Huh? How was it?
なんと地下の牢屋に閉じ込められてるのよ。
Oh god! They are holding her hostage in that damn underground prison! Oh yeah, we know that already. I mean, is she doing okay?
裸だったわ。
Wait, what? She was naked. Naked?
の上に制服を。
Underneath her clothes. So she's not naked. What the hell did you make her naked for?
その方がこっちも燃えるかなって。
She's a little pervert. Oh man. I just figured it'd be a bit more exciting that way. She started withing. Okay, withing. Let me see what withing means. Okay. Curving, hogging, cranking. Oh, okay.
ほら私って一般人からは見向きもされないでしょ。
Anyway, regular people aren't allowed to take notice of me, yeah? So that's why you were able to sneak in so easily.
でもね1階の扉の先には進めなかったのよ。
But I couldn't get past that door on the first floor. Yeah, exactly. So then how did you see Natsumi?
いや見てないし嘘だし。
Huh? I didn't see her, dummy. I was just lying. You were lying? I swear to God, if you weren't my sister, I'd smack you one.
まあ怖いわ。
Oh, how scary. Her answer was monotone. Seriously, we don't have much time, okay? Just 3 days. Oni-chan nodded.
でも本当は見たのよ。偶然だろうけどホウツキに連れられて地下から出てくる時の姿をね。何やら怪しげな会話をしていたわ。
I actually did end up seeing her. By coincidence, I saw Horizuki talking to her, taking her out of the prison. They were having a pretty fishy conversation. Fishy conversation?
詳しく聞きたい？
You want to hear it? Of course! By all means. Oni-chan said she would tell us exactly what had happened.
ついさっきのことよ。周囲の警察連中がひょっとしては目をそらす中、私は何食わぬ顔で学園の1階を歩いていたの。
This was a few hours ago. I waltzed right into the school, looking all nice and innocent, while the police were trying to avert their gazes.
そしたら曲がり角から聞こえてくるじゃない？
And then I heard it from around the corner. Heard what?
なっちゃんの抵抗する声とコツコツっていうとっつぁんの素敵なステッキの音が。
The sound of Nakchan resisting along with the thump thump pops bitch and Burke. That was a terrible joke. I didn't even got it. Can someone explain? Very appreciated. Sorry, that was awkward anyway.
ほおずきなら私を認識して接触することができるわ。この状況ならさすがに捕まるだろうと思ってそっと物陰に隠れたの。そして本当に驚いたわ。
Hoizuki is capable of recognizing and conversing with me, so I took cover, thinking he might catch me. What happened next left me in shock.
私はもうギャーってなって心臓が爆発して髪の毛が逆立ってダッシュで逃げたの。でもちょうどお腹痛くなっちゃってトイレに駆け込んで極楽って。
I was all like, Gah! My heart almost exploded. Every hair on my body stood on end. I took off running, but then, well, I was feeling kind of bad. So I rushed into the bathroom and was all like, that's a relief. What? We don't need to hear about you escape. And we don't need to hear about how you used the bathroom either.
で、そこで僕が「お姉さんこっちだ!」って自転車で颯爽と現れて。
What? Then I appeared on the scene on my bike, quite dashingly I may add, and I was all like, over here, One-chan! Don't self-insert yourself.
で、私はトイレの窓を蹴破って。
Anyway, then I kicked open the bathroom window and... Enough about that! These two were gonna drive me nuts. This is a serious situation, guys!
どうやらね、なっちゃんは体を測られてたみたいなのよ。特に首周りを中心にね。
It seems they were taking her measurements, particularly the circumference of her neck. What is that supposed to mean? A guillotine, obviously? A chopping block? Something like that?
断頭台を作るのだ。お前を恐怖と絶望のどん底に陥れてやるのだ。みたいなことを言ってた。
He said something along the lines of, we are making a guillotine. We will trap you in the depth of fear and despair. Horrifying through and through.
ギロチンか。あれはいいものだ。
A guillotine, eh? Pretty awesome. And you're a horror fanboy through and through. One-chan raised her voice.
さあ、お遊びはこれまでよ。とっととメモリを渡しなさい。
Alright. Enough playing around. Hands over the stick. Yeah. I took the memory stick out of my pocket and handed it to One-chan.
あなたがさっちゃんの部屋のパソコンに向かってブツブツ言ってた時、何かなって思ってたんだけど、私の力がいるわけね。
What I wonder though is, he could have just let open the password field, turn away thinking to himself, and she could have just typed it in while he was not looking, and bam, open was the stick. I mean, why did that not happen? Plot hole right there. I was wondering what the deal was when you were muttering to yourself in front of Sakchan's computer at that one time. I guess you'll be needing my help for this one. Isuno turned on the computer. I wonder what the hell is on this thing anyway.
お父さん秘蔵のエロ画像じゃない？
Probably Dad's fetish porno collection. The fact that I find that quite plausible pisses me off.
準備できましたよ。
Is everything ready?
あらあら、デスクトップの画像が京子さんの写真だなんて、なかなか一途じゃないの？
She's a pervert, he's a maniac. Oh. Whoa, what? Your wallpaper is a picture of Kyoko-san. Single-minded devotion, I see. Wait, wrong voice. Whoa, what? Your wallpaper is a picture of Kyoko-san. Single-minded devotion, I see. She looked at Isuno while licking her lips. I doubt anyone except One-chan could have this effect on Isuno. One-chan inserted the memory stick into the PC.
あ、出た出た。パスワードを求められるわね。
Ah, yep. It's asking me for a password. Well then, please proceed.
ついに三郎さんの遺産が。
Saburo-san's inheritance will finally be... Isuno gulped. I found myself leaning toward the screen.
じゃあ磯野くん、私が言う通りに打ち込んでくれる？
Why can't you type it in yourself? Alright, Isuno-kun, type exactly what I say.
了解いたしました。
Roger that.
ね、
Dot. And then she spoke the unbelievable.
忘れちゃった。
Wow, the single most important information. And she says, I forgot. Huh?
どんまい？私？
Don't let it get to you, Liriko. Hold on a sec. This called for more alarm than just a one-liner. Nice picture, by the way.
なんだっけな。
Okay, you know what that means.
登れだった
It
かしら。
means, even though she's speaking, I don't give a damn right now. I'm gonna leave this episode right here. I hope you enjoyed it so far. Leave a like to become a knight today, and I will hopefully see you then in the next episode. Stay tuned.